What is up, guys? Demon Analyst here, bringing you guys another video. And today what I have for you guys is a new series into my channel, which is going to be called My Worst and My Best, where I choose a scenario or a time in my life where I had a worst day of something and a good day of something. So today's something is going to be school. What's been the best day of school and what's been my worst day of school. So I'm gonna start out by giving you guys the story of my worst day of school, but before that I have to give you guys the backstory to this little story, you know. So ever since I was little, I always been attached to my older brother, and thanks to that, here we have our little worst day of school. So just keep that in mind. I've always been attached to my older brother. So when I went into high school as a freshman, my brother was a senior, and he was actually 160 credits behind to graduating. Okay, so anyways, I go into high school and I hang out with him ever since, like that whole year. I would hang out with him every single day, before school, after school, breakfast, lunch, everything. I used to hang out with him all the time. So then we decide to go into this class together. We decide to go into weightlifting together, or physical fitness, whatever you guys want to call it. And we're in the gym. I'm overweight a little bit. Like I look funny because I look like fat and shit, and I'm all short. And then we're in this class together, and like this class has people from all different grades. They have seniors, they have sophomores, they have juniors, they have freshmen. And they were usually like family members, you know, like cousins and brothers and stuff. So we like joined the group and stuff, you know. And I was really excited to doing exercise because my brother was going to be there with me. He's always been an athletic person, and he was helping me out with my weightlifting. He was helping me out with running and all this stuff. But then since he was far way behind to graduating, he decided to drop out of school. And since I was really attached to him and I used to hang out with him all the time, I didn't have any friends to go like hang out with. I mean, I had friends, I just didn't hang out with them. So I would have felt weird going like all of a sudden just, hey, what's up, dude? So I felt lonely, like very lonely in like for the first month after he like dropped out of school. That was like the worst month of like school ever, because I felt lonely. I felt like I had no friends. I felt like I had nobody to talk to, and to the point where I almost cried once because I was like super lonely like in that whole month. So that's gotta be the worst day of school. Like that's actually the worst month of school. After that, I started like hanging out with friends and everything turned out good. I mean, it's pretty funny because then I realized, I was like, what are you doing, dude? I mean, he's your brother. You have him at home 24/7. I mean, don't. It's just 6 hours that you're not hanging out with him. It's just school. There's a lot of people to meet. There's a lot of friends to be made and shit. So don't take yourself down because of your brother, because you have him at home all the time. So after that, I realized that, I'm like, dude, just go out there and have fun and have friends and shit. So after that, that's gotta be the worst day. You know, it's pretty funny how like I was really acting so depressed about my brother, even though I had him at home. The best day has to be this day I went to a field trip, and like I had this teacher, which is woodshop, and he actually was pretty wealthy. He will buy houses, fix them up, because he knows all about like carpentry or whatever. And then he'll like sell them and he'll make profit out of it. The school wasn't really wealthy to buy enough wood for everybody to do their projects, so he himself would buy the wood and stuff. So then he organized this field trip to Santa Barbara and to clean out the beach. And then we went to a pizzeria, we had pizza. He reserved the whole restaurant for us. And then after that, next to the pizzeria, there was a lot of like bikes, you know, those like family bikes where there's 4 seats and everybody's pedaling and stuff. So he actually rented out to everybody. There was like 40 bikes like right there ready to be rented, and he like rented all of them. They were like $35 each. So he rented a bike for everybody. Like everybody had a bike. The whole freaking beach was full of bikes, well, like us from the field trip and stuff. And it was just freaking amazing. That's when the fun kicked in. That's when like the field trip went even better, because like we would be racing with the bikes. We would be crashing into each other's with the bikes. And then there was like a hill. We'll go up the hill and let ourselves go down at full speed and everything. We actually convinced people that were just like, you know, right there laying down, taking the sun, getting a tan and shit. They stood up and they're like, oh shit, that looks fun. And they were like, we had people screaming at us, hey, how much are the bikes and where are they and stuff like that, because of how much fun we were having and stuff, you know. So they saw how much fun it was to ride those bikes. So we're like, they're over there, but I mean, you guys have to wait until we get out, because we rented out all of them. They're like empty of bikes right now. So I don't know if you guys could go and get some, you know. So it was like the most fun field trip ever. I mean, it was just like full of fun. I mean, me and my friends, we were just crashing into places. I sucked at driving the freaking bike when it was my turn, because we were taking turns on driving, and I sucked at driving. I freaking crashed into a tree. I took down this little, like, they have like little roads or whatever. They had like little roads where they had like cones to the side because they had to separate it from the actual car road and shit. And I knocked down freaking cones. I freaking crashed into a freaking tree. I was just stupid. And it's gotta be the most fun field trip ever. It's gotta be the most fun day of school ever. So that's my story on the most fun day I had in school, or the most fun day I had in a field trip. So there you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the new series. If you guys have, leave a comment down below telling me if I should keep on doing this, and leave a comment down below suggesting another topic or another place that I should like talk about. Like, I don't know, like best day at work or best day at whatever. I don't know. Just leave a comment down below, and if you guys enjoy, don't forget to rate it down below however you guys thinks it deserves. And see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.